Axie Infinity is an NFT-based online video game, pay to play to earn, which uses Ethereum-based cryptocurrencies. Axie Infinity shards, AXS is your ticker, and there's a new research report from blockchain analytics firm Nansen that suggests that Ronin, a layer 2 product from Axie Infinity devoted solely to the game, is processing more transactions than up-and-coming networks such as Avalanche and Fantom. In fact, at its peak in November, Ronin processed 560% more total transactions that month than the Ethereum blockchain did. Now, note, we've got here, all these are layer 1 protocols that we're comparing Ronin to. Ronin is a layer 2 protocol, and it's designed, presumably, it's like a scaling layer on top of Axie that deals with all of this transaction traffic going on the game. So Axie Infinity has right now something like 2.8 million active daily users. And as a result, Ronin, its layer 2 scaling product, is processing 40% more transactions than Avalanche, which is one of the most popular layer 1 protocols. That's like a base layer blockchain by transaction volume. And what's really cool about this is the fact that we're getting these concentrated blockchains that are working specifically on a particular task. In this case, we're talking about playing a game or a few games, and having these scaling products on top of these blockchains is what's making them tick and keep up with all of the traffic that they're getting. As one analyst pointed out, he said that if one single game demands so much of an underlying blockchain, what happens when that chain is home to multiple games? And that's what we're seeing on top of a lot of these layer 1 blockchains that are getting, huge gas fees or whatever they charge, and having, some throughput issues. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of a neat thing. Anybody want to chime in on that? Let's see, Zach, you never get to start off.
All right, I'll start it off. Yeah, I mean, I think the context here, I think, is really important, right? Like, you're seeing a ton of hype around play to earn, around GameFi. There's all this investment in this space. There's still very few sort of actually like playable titles in that realm, but Axie Infinity is certainly like the crown jewel of that emerging sector. So to see data like this is really interesting and notable, and also timely, because I mean, we saw Polygon, the Matic network, was like jammed up like all last week because there was this one game called like Sunflower Farmers or something that like was just botting the network to the point where like users couldn't even log into their Polygon wallets. So these are still systems that are sort of being built as the plane is being flown, and to get interesting sort of research and data on what may work as these systems look to scale to a mass audience is important, relevant, and always worth reading if you ask me. So go read Andrew Thurman on this piece. A lot of good nuggets in there, but I think I saw Jen's hand for her thoughts.
Yeah, I just want to add some quick color. So Ronin processed 40% more transactions than Avalanche, and this was despite typhoon season in the Philippines. Now, 50% of Axie's users are from the Philippines. I lived in the Philippines. I've lived through typhoon season, and there are power outages all the time. You often don't have access to the internet. So this was very, very surprising to me that they were able to achieve this level of transaction fees during typhoon season in the Philippines. I think that just speaks to the amazing community and network around Axie, and maybe they are growing in users in other parts of the world.